I think it was you, Cobra, that mentioned this, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah.
You want to give a little breakdown of it again?
So
Good night, Tony. Thank
basically what you
you.
can do is you can download Google Family Link to your device. You then download it to your child's device and you link the two devices. Or if you've got a separated dad, for an example, he can link it to his as well. So it's not just for one parent. And what that does is anything that your child tries to download off the internet, you will actually get an email, and you'll have to confirm whether they can download it or not. There's a few other bits you can do with it as well. So that Google Family Link is probably the most important one that I would take away from tonight, from my opinion, because it locks down a lot of the child's device as well.
Yeah, and it definitely sounds like a lot of people don't actually know about it as well.
Yeah.
Which is good. We then have this one which Ghost mentioned.
Action for Kids. That's
Yeah.
quite a good one if you are reporting kids as well that you've come across online, as well as giving out other information.
And then we have... It's here.
The Pants Song. So the Pants Song, I have a 7-year-old now, grandson, and he walks around the house singing this, which I think's fab. But so the Pants Song is, you would think would be for more in your household, but it's not, because if you get a young child come online, and believe me, they're coming online, and someone tells them to pull their underwear down, and they know the Pants Song, they're not going to do that. So that's the other good one that's there.
Yeah.
You know, if they tell them to put the phone on the floor and stand over it, they won't, because they know they can't show their underwear. So although it's a song...
Cobra, the observers just asked a question. Do you want to read it?
Yes, we have covered CEOP Observer. That, well, not covered it as such. So CEOP is a page that you can go to their page on anywhere or from Google, and you can report any child that is at risk of CSE. So that's an option as well. Action for Kids, the Observer, is very like CSE, and we find that Action for Kids reacts quicker. Then I don't know if Action for Kids is worldwide, whereas CEOP is worldwide.
Yeah, CEOP's worldwide, yeah.
But also I find CEOP, they also deal with a lot of missing and exploited children. So they don't have the manpower to do what needs doing, but it's always worth a CEOP report, always. It's a few clicks of a button. It's not a massive form. It's a few clicks of a button. But yeah, we have.
And then we have Kaylee's... Who was it that brought this one up?
Lenny
as well.
Luke, I think, didn't he?
Kaylee's love story it takes about 15 minutes to watch. It's a true story, and it's harrowing to watch. True story of a teen that lived in the UK that turned up to meet a predator online and what happened to her. So if you need reassurance that it can happen to any child, or how badly it can get, and also, you know, it says how the parents noticed things being different with her.
The signs.
Yeah, but
leading up to it. Yeah,
they ignored the signs, and unfortunately, Kaylee grew her wings. So you know, just take the time out if you're unsure of how bad this can get.
It's very hard hitting. It does need a trigger warning, but it's worth watching because it shows you the dangers and what is actually happening out there.
And the thing is, it is a true story. It's not just a made up one for awareness. Because I think for me personally, like, I love a true story. Like, I could watch crime documentaries or a real life movie, kind of stuff like that, because it's real life. It's not made up.
Yeah.
It's not a fairy tale or anything like that. This is a real story, so it does hit home, and it will obviously help notice the signs, as you say. But I think that was pretty much all the main ones that we covered, wasn't it?
Yeah. and basically just to speak to your children, be open with your children of the dangers that are out there. We all know our children, you know, all children are different. We all know how to approach speaking to our children about things that are serious. So, you know, we can't dictate to you what to say or how to say it. Only you will know how to do that. But they need to know of the dangers that are out there, not just online, but in day-to-day life. And they need to know. And sometimes you have to do it in a manner that's quite hard hitting for it to hit home. And I think that by doing that, by telling them what your concerns are and what the dangers are, then when you state that you want to check the devices, which do need doing, you need to be checking your children's devices, and you need to be doing it regularly. You need to be going into the apps. You need to be checking the people that they are following, the people that are following them, any messages that they've had between people. You need to remove people that are over the age of 18 that they don't know. If there are any conversations that are inappropriate between your child and an adult, switch the device off. Do not ever attempt to communicate, pretend to be your child and continue communicating or anything like that. Never do that. Switch the device off and ring the police.
And even if you have a little bit of doubt and you think it's, is it innocent, is it not, just phone the police anyway and do a SafeNAD check.
And also be checking the Google Play Store and the Apple Play Store for any applications that your child has downloaded, that is downloading, using, and then unloading it, because it'll still stay in the store. A lot of these monsters will tell them to download a specific app, go live on the app with them, then tell them to remove it until the next time. So it'll be in their Play Stores. So go in and check the Play Stores and see what they're downloading.
Also, if you go into a child's account and you look in the messages, say for argument's sake, Facebook Messenger, you go into the Messenger and there's a conversation and your child's replies are there, but the other person's have been deleted, that is a red flag.
Right. The Observer has another question, Donna.
Okay.
It says, what would you say to those who try to catch predators on
the app? So I think she's talking about the ones that, like, and correct me if I'm wrong, the Observer, but you're talking about the ones that actually live stream talking to people pretending to be children, because I've seen a few of them on TikTok as well.
Yeah, she's talking about them ones, Hayley.
Yeah. I'll let Donna or Cobra answer that one.
I don't think anyone should be speaking to anyone that they believe is a predator. If they believe that they are a predator and they have evidence of this, that should be handed to the police. They shouldn't really be actively, unless you're in a team.
Knowledge.
Unless you're in a team and you have been, believe me, teams don't just decide that they're going to be a team and they're going to do this and what. There's so many rules and regulations and stipulations and guidelines that you have to follow. And you know what? If you overstep the mark on one of those guidelines, then whatever evidence you've got means shit. It means nothing, because you'll get NFA'd.
And I'll say it until I'm blue in the face again, but if you see something like that on a young child that you don't know and you just have that instant gut feeling, just phone the police. It is always best to phone.
Sorry, can I just stipulate what Donna said when she said the word NFA'd? For anyone that doesn't understand what that means, it means no further action from the police. So
it'll get thrown out. It will get, If you cross just one of those guidelines, if just, for argument's sake, if there is this slightest amount of enticement, they will get away with it. It'll all be thrown out. So, and it's not just that. There's that many things. There's that many guidelines, and that's why I always say, do not ever try and engage with these people and try and trap them yourself, because you have got no chance. Because if the guidelines that have to be followed, if you don't follow those guidelines, the police will look at it, screw it up, and throw it in the bin. It won't even get.
And not only that, Donna, you can get yourself into trouble as well.
Exactly. What you've got to understand is, yes, because if you're interacting with these people and they send you stuff, that is, so let me put it this way, it is against the law to send or receive indecent images of anyone under the age of 18. So if you put yourself in that position and you get sent something like that, you risk getting charges yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know, you really are putting yourself in a very dangerous position. So nobody should be, inverted commas, decoying if they're not in a team or they haven't had the, you know, the full training. Although it's not, inverted commas again, official, and it's not, you know, it's not government bloody stipulations and stuff like that. There's so many guidelines and rules that have to be followed. If any of those, you know, you cross the line on any of those, a case would be no further action. So all that time and effort that you've put in will come to nothing.
And I'll just reiterate that bit as well and add a little bit on, if that's okay.
Yeah.
It is the exact same wherever if your child is talking to somebody and you see that chat, please do not take over. Just switch that child's phone off and report it to the police. Don't think to yourself, oh, I'll catch this person out and I'll pretend to be my child. It doesn't work like that. Just switch the phone off and phone the police straight away.
Exactly. Exactly. Right, are we, is there any questions in the comments that anybody would like to ask before we wrap this up?
No, but I've got something I need to tell you because I'm so excited.
Oh gosh.
So
Go on then,
my
Bob.
husband has just been to rescue a Frenchie.
Oh!
And he's literally just walking through the door now, so I'm so excited. So I'm going to go.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, so I'm going to jump off.
That's something that you should be proud of. Like, well done.
Right, guys, I want to thank each and every one of you that have come on here tonight and given such good advice. This will be happening again in a month's time, but it'll be happening on Donna's Live. So I just want to say thank you, everybody that has joined me tonight to, you know, to get it out there. And we're not going to stop. We're not going to stop. It's going to be on Donna's next month.
Right, yeah, thank you.
Okay,
Right,
thank
everybody, I've got to go because I've got to love
I
this
can hear
little
the
thing.
excitement in the background.
You better send me a photo, Donna.
Oh, I will. She's gorgeous. She's absolutely gorgeous. I will send you a photo.
All right.
Okay, thank
All
you,
right,
everybody, and you're amazing, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care.
Thank you, Donna.
Bye, bye.